The national redistricting battle has made its way to Wisconsin. Last week, the state Supreme Court decided to create two panels of 3 judges that will hear arguments that say that the current congressional maps in Wisconsin favor Republicans. Right now, we have 8 congressional seats in Wisconsin. 6 of them are represented by Republicans, and 2 of them are represented by Democrats. And Democrats in the state say that's not fair because Wisconsin is a very purple state, and our statewide elections usually come down to about a percentage point. So they argue that it should be about a 4-4 even split representing us in Washington. But Republicans say that most Democrats in the state live in Madison or Milwaukee, and so geographically, these districts actually do make sense. So in the 3rd congressional district, which is one of the country's most competitive districts every year, there is a really big conversation going on right now about what redistricting could mean for western Wisconsin. Because we do have places like La Crosse and Eau Claire, which are pretty blue, with a bunch of other rural places that tend to go very red. So there's a lot of conversation, as I said, about what redistricting could mean for this area. So today I spoke with representatives for both the Democratic and Republican parties about what they think about the current redistricting. And as I mentioned, Democrats are very much of the opinion that right now the 3rd congressional district does lean too much to Republicans and that it should be redrawn to better represent a 50-50 split. But Republicans again say that the way that the district is right now is fine because it already is super, super competitive. And the Republicans also do have issues with the way that the panels were created, where the liberal justices on the state Supreme Court did appoint these judges that will be hearing these lawsuits. And right now, most of the judges are very liberal or have in the past supported liberal justices. So they think that there's a conflict of interest there. We really have to figure this out soon on what our boundaries are going to look like before 2026. Usually maps have to be submitted by March. So very, very soon we will have a decision on what maps will be looking like in Wisconsin for the midterm elections. So not only will these 2 panels' decisions really impact Wisconsin and especially western Wisconsin, but we could see it impact the entire country as we're seeing a huge battle right now over who's going to have control of the House of Representatives after the midterms. In Texas, they're redrawing their seats to try and pick up a few Republican seats. And in California, in response to Texas, they're redrawing their maps in order to pick up Democratic seats. Now, in Wisconsin, our conversations about redistricting have been going on way before this. There's been multiple lawsuits for probably the past decade, but right now it just comes at a time where there is a huge national spotlight on redistricting, and so we will see a lot of attention given to this topic for the next few months for sure.